We got the full spring blooms, but it's getting so hot all of a sudden, and I don't know if they're gonna last very long. And here we have this side. This year was the weather was really, really weird, and I was hoping everything is gonna bloom earlier, but it didn't, so now it's kind of getting too hot. Today it's 80 degrees, so yeah. I got a lot of questions about this camellia, and I'm gonna put the name on the screen from my research because it's a very specific one. It's not like something I see a lot. It has this beautiful like yellow like tiny flowers inside, but it's kind of messy. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying. So I'm gonna put the name on the screen and hopefully that's gonna help some of you find it. It's really, really pretty. As I showed in the front, now you guys can see in the back the tulips and other spring flowers that I planted. But as I mentioned, it's getting too hot and I don't know how long they're gonna stay like this. One thing I wanted to do today is actually spray the roses because we have all these kind of aphids and Japanese beetles, and as you see, they're kind of forming their buds, and I don't want them to get all the nasty bugs that are killing the buds. So I'm gonna show you what I'm using, and yeah, maybe if I do it today, I can. But it's too hot right now, so I don't think I'll spray today. But I'm gonna show you what I start doing so it helps with all the kind of bad guys. So this is what I used last season and had no issues with aphids and anything eating my roses. I had a little bit of issues of Japanese beetles, but I think this year I'm gonna spray earlier, so hopefully it's gonna work. If you wanna buy it online on Amazon, you can use the link below. I wanna mention something very interesting. A couple months ago, I was cutting the lavender in the business, and I was throwing in this garden everywhere lavender, just cut lavender. I don't know why I decided it's a great idea, but anyway, now the lavender seeded itself. So we're gonna have roots and we're gonna have some lavender, and I think I'm gonna keep it in a couple places. Okay, you can see. So if somebody tells you that it's so hard to do something, the plants are meant to spread easily because those are, I mean, that's my opinion. But look at this. I didn't plant this. I didn't plant this. I just threw the cuttings in the garden and it seeded itself. So yeah, something good to know. I'm learning. So I don't think next year I'm going to be throwing the lavender in the garden because I'm going to be planting lavender. Yeah, this is something that is kind of from the cut pieces. Maybe we're going to have more lavender that is going to show up after a couple months. There's something I wanted to do here because this azalea dried out. I'm so sad. I don't know how I don't know, just something happened. This one is still great, but the problem here in this area is like I have the hydrangea. As you know, the hydrangea doesn't like full sun. Like morning sun is good, afternoon it's preferably shade. But the problem of this area is like it's afternoon sun. And this azalea was making shade for the hydrangea. So what I'm planning on doing is plant this flower, this kind of shrub. I know it's gonna say part sun, but honestly, like I don't have many choices of. It's just it's just weird. So I'm gonna try it out, and I know it's super tiny, but I'm gonna plant some other things here because I have no choice. I just don't, and I want to make sure that my hydrangeas are blooming just as beautiful. They're pink and they're so stunning if you've seen my other video. So that's something I'm planning on doing. I'm gonna plant this guy and then I'm gonna see what else I can do. I was thinking of also like doing some vines, but it's just weird because of the way like the whole thing is. I don't think it's gonna make sense. So yeah, and tree, I don't want to plant tree next to the house. So yeah, it has to be a shrub or something that is gonna be able to handle the sun. Worst case scenario, I think temporary this season, I'm gonna put something here in the afternoon. So when the sun, so when the sun hits this way, it's gonna protect the plants. Yeah, maybe we can do this. But as of now, I want to plant this because I love the flowers. I love the pinkish. Yeah, The shrub is planted. It's called Purple Majesty French flower. I think all of you guys know it. You've seen it probably, depending on what area you live in. I literally like walk and take care of little things. So this is not like I'm a pro gardener and I'll show you how it's supposed to be done. This is like I'm I love flowers. I love planting and I'm showing you what I do and I mess up sometimes and that's okay and yeah, keep going. I just have to fix it eventually. But this is a pretty easy to do. Like the fountain is very cheap. I got it from Amazon, and then this I can link them below. It's the whole summer is like sprinkling water. The birds are drinking, and it's very inexpensive, and you don't have to have like power or anything. It's just the sun. Yeah, but I gotta fix that. I wanted to share with you the three new roses that I got from David Austin. They are the Port Sunlight. I'm gonna try to add the image on the screen while I'm doing the video. The next one is Roald Dahl. I wanted to get it for a very long time actually. And the third one I got is Third Isle. And those are the three I got this season. Um, I wanted another one. They had a brand new one, but it was sold out by the time I ordered. And then the other two I have from last season, actually, they're so big right now. I forgot the name. Okay, Princess Anne was one of them. Look at how big they're. Last season I got them this way, this size, bare root, and now they're huge. And the other one was, if I find the tag, I'll tell you. And if I don't find the tag, I'm gonna show you image and the name when I edit the video because I have them on the other videos and stuff. So yeah, this is what I did today. Very quick, like tidying up the garden and stuff. I'm kind of talking quiet because the neighbors are here. Anyway, so I'm gonna share all the images I have for the roses and I'm super happy with them, honestly, but I do have to maintain them because as I mentioned before in the video about the aphids, I mean, for the David Austin, I wouldn't say that I had major issues, but because I have issues with my other roses, it's very easy for them to kind of catch up on it. And yeah, and I'll see you in my next video.